take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know.
Hello everybody, my name is Killer, and beyond this wall that's right next to me, we are making a life-size scarecrow. And it's gonna be a tough challenge, but we're gonna try and make it happen, so. So, that was the partial part finished, the actual exoskeleton, or actually inner skeleton, however you want to say it, of the scarecrow. Now we just have to go in and decorate it, which I will also film that, and hopefully it, doesn't look too bad. I mean, it looks good already, but it's just metal. Now we actually have to decorate it. Okay, so it's a little bit later at night, and we have the pumpkin. We are going to, I guess, do a typical face right on it, right? Just a normal pumpkin face. So this is what that's going to look like. So this is the finished pumpkin result. Now we just have to put it up on the scarecrow. But it looks really good. You can kind of see the light in there, but that's not going to affect it much because you're going to be looking at it from a distance. It's going to be in our yard. And in my opinion, this thing looks pretty cool. I like it. It glows very ominous. It's very ominous. Is that the word? Ominous? I don't know. The pumpkin rotted. It rotted. We shouldn't have carved it whenever we did what we did, so the scarecrow, it doesn't have a head. There's what it looks like on the ground. Here's poor Timothy. So we messed up, and the other pumpkin rotted. I already showed you all that. And we went back, and we got 3 more. So one of these is going to go on the scarecrow. And we're going to get it done today. And I'm going to, well, today currently as October 30th. And, yeah. I have to go get feed sacks. And Mom is going to roast. She's roasting more of them. I have to go get feed sacks. I don't know if we're going to use hay. But that's what we're going to use to stuff the scarecrow. And I'm hoping it comes out. I think it's going to come out pretty good. My dad is going to re-weld a washer that keeps the pumpkin's head up because the tack on it broke. And then we should be able to put the pumpkin head on it, right?
Yep.
So, after that's done, look at him. She was trying to make him look derpy, but what? You weren't? Oh, okay. Either way, in my opinion, he looks kind of derpy, so that's what he looks like. I don't know if we're going to use that one. We might carve one of these and use that one. I don't know.
Up to you.
We'll figure that out whenever we get there. So these are the pumpkin seeds, and they're cleaned. They're being boiled in a salt-water mixture, and I will show the recipe in a second. So this recipe states that you will use 2 cups of water for every half cup of seeds, and about 2 teaspoons of salt for every 2 cups of water. And the ingredients are right here. 1 medium pumpkin, water, salt, 1 tablespoon of olive oil. It's very simple. All you have to do is set your oven to 400 degrees, and you have to put the rack in the middle of the oven. You scrape the seeds out, you separate the seeds from the core. You have to rinse the seeds under cold water, and in a saucepan, you will add the seeds and water. The amount of water and salt you will need is listed in the heading. And you're going to want to bring the water to a simmer for 10 minutes. And you're going to want to remove the heat, and you're going to want to drain it pretty good. You're going to want to pat them dry, well, fairly dry. They don't have to be completely dry, just enough, I'm assuming, for the oil. Yeah, brush about 1 tablespoon of oil on the bottom of a sheet. Spread out the seeds into the cooking sheet in 1 layer. Bake for about 20 minutes until the seeds begin to brown. When the seeds are browned to your liking, it doesn't have to be like brown or burnt, you can remove them from the pan to cool on a rack. Sprinkle it, you can put whatever seasoning on there you want. And you can either eat the seeds whole or remove the casing. It's basically up to you. So I'm pretty sure that was the whole recipe, and I hope I did that right. And there's the dog. So it turns out we couldn't get the video done last night, so today we are stuffing the scarecrow. It is Halloween, well, the day of Halloween, and we're stuffing it with feed sacks. I don't know if we're going to be using any hay. The arms aren't going to stay like that. We are going to have to stuff the arms. So that's just a little bit of an update of what we're doing right now. Okay, so my mother executed her plan pretty well. It looks like he's holding the pumpkin that he killed. It looks pretty good. I like the way it looks. We had to rebuild the washer because the washer broke, and we had a little fire in this area, so that's why it's wet right there, and you can see the color difference. So we're almost done. All we have to do is add the head, and I think that's it, and move it to the desired location of where we're going to put it, which would be in our front yard. I'm happy to announce that we finally finished the scarecrow, and these are what the results look like. He's holding a pumpkin that he's killed, and this is what his face looks like. He's holding a crow, and we stuffed him. He looks pretty good. I like the way he looks, and I'll show the results of what he looks like tonight because his face will glow.